The following is an exclusive live sports presentation of the RVA Sports Network. And a very pleasant good evening, everybody. We are coming up on 6 o'clock on the East Coast on this Wednesday, March 6th, and we are getting set to crown a state champion in Class 6 as the Virginia High School League presents the Class 6 Girls Basketball Championship between the defending state champion Cosby Titans and Woodbridge, making their first ever state championship appearance. They have been to the state tournament 5 times. The latest event was in 2002. They have always been tripped up in the semifinals until this year. Wins over South Lakes in the state quarters and then 61-50 over T.C. Williams in the state semis bring Woodbridge to the precipice of a championship this evening. But today there's going to be a lot of emotion as on the Cosby sideline, not only are they looking for their 5th state championship in the last 6 seasons, all coming since 2013-14. It will be the final game for head coach Rachel Mead, who is retiring as both field hockey and girls basketball coach after a long and illustrious career. Good afternoon, everybody. Courtside at the Siegel Center. Rob Witham along with you. So glad that you're with us as part of the RVA Sports Network's coverage of high school sports. Proud for the second time in 3 years to bring you these Cosby Titans live on RVA-SN as they go for another state championship. Tonight's broadcast is presented exclusively by our friends at Titan Auto and Tire, with 2 convenient Chesterfield locations in South Chesterfield on Jeff Davis Highway, as well as in Mosley. You can check them out at TitanAutoTire.com. That's TitanAutoTire.com. They have a great new Uber program. Go on the website, look on the top right-hand side of the page, and click there where it says Uber. Get information about how it's easier than ever to drop off your car, let Titan Auto and Tire take care of your needs, and then come back and pick it up when it is ready. They fix everything from hybrids to Hummers. They are Chesterfield's first choice for both hybrid car and electric car repair, and those populations of automobiles are growing by the year. Titan is ready to help you, especially if you're thinking about getting one of those, and one of the drawbacks that you had was, well, who can repair the car? Well, the answer is Titan Auto and Tire. Complete repair and maintenance for luxury makes and models, including BMW and Lexus. Their techs, they know your car. They know it inside and out, and they'll fix it all. From the tiniest light needed to be fixed to tires and much, much more. We want to thank Kim Taylor and everybody over at Titan Auto and Tire for being our exclusive presenting sponsor tonight of the Class 6 Girls State Championship, Cosby and Woodbridge. For Woodbridge, this is brand new territory. If you look at them as I am right now, warming up, they seem extremely intimidating. They have height, they have size, they have athleticism. But this is rarefied air for them. For head coach Tamika Dudley and her Vikings, they've never come and practiced and gotten ready for a state championship game. How much will nerves play into Woodbridge's performance tonight? But you got to ask the same question to the Cosby Titans. Yes, they've been here now 5 of the last 6 years. The only year since 2014 that the Titans have not been in the final game of the season was 2 years ago in 2017, and what was considered somewhat of a transitional year after the class of Jocelyn Jones, Tyra Whitehead, etc. had moved on to college. There were some young ones coming up, and you could see them in Nia Covington, a sophomore at the time, Bailey Williams, a freshman at the time. Well, they grew up quickly, returned to the stage last year, and in a thrilling finish A play where everybody thought Nia Covington was going to shoot the basketball, but Nia found a wide open Marissa Gallagher down low and had the assist of her life. Gallagher scored, and Cosby defeated Langley. That was for the second time in 3 seasons to win that 4th state championship. But I mentioned nerves because for Nia, it's her final game. She's a senior. Marissa, the same. Bailey will be back in 2020 as she is a junior. But head coach Rachel Mead, as we mentioned a few moments ago, also will not be back. Her daughter is graduating and is going to play field hockey collegiately, and she has opted to take the opportunity to go follow and watch her daughter. And I can't think of a better reason to put a cap on a coaching career than to be able to be mom and go out and root for your daughter for the next 4 years. So there's going to be a lot of emotions on the Cosby side tonight, too. And the question will be, how do they handle those nerves? And can they use past state championship experience, specifically last year in that game that was such a grinded out affair with Langley? In fact, both of the championship games with Langley were that way in 16 and in 18. Can they use that to their advantage tonight? Draw on that well, so to speak, that the Vikings of Woodbridge don't have. Because the last time they were in a state tournament, 2002, they have never advanced past the semis until last week and into early this week when they knocked off TC Williams Monday to get the date with Cosby here tonight. Well, coming up in just a few moments, we will have starting lineups and opening ceremonies. We'll have our national anthem, and then we will tip things off here at the Siegel Center, where they have already crowned 2 state champions. In Class 5, the Maury boys get the Class 5 state boys championship earlier this afternoon, and then in the opening game of day 1 here at the Siegel Center, it was Princess Anne once again, winning consecutive championship number 6 in Class 5 girls. Congratulations to the Cavaliers. They eliminated Highland Springs in the semis, and Verina could not go back-to-back this year because the Commodores of Maury stood in their way, eliminating them on Monday night 74-61, and Maury picks up the championship over Freedom here in Class 5 boys earlier today. The Class 6 boys championship will take place following this game tonight. And then tomorrow, Class 3 and Class 4 will take center stage here at the Siegel Center. And that includes 2 RVA area teams, as we'll get set for the Hopewell girls to play for a state championship at 12:30 tomorrow. That is at 12:30 against Spotswood in the Class 3 girls state final. And then tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, what a story. Coach Shelton, son Shelton. Louisa has not been this far in the state tournament since the coach was a player. It's been a quarter century ago, but they beat Lake Taylor Tuesday night, and they'll be on the big stage playing for the state championship in Class 4 boys. 8 o'clock tip scheduled tomorrow night at Siegel. Here at VCU, they'll be taking on George Washington of Danville. So that's what's on tap tomorrow involving RVA area teams here at the Siegel Center. Class 1 and Class 2, they will take center stage on Saturday. Friday is a rare off day. Normally that's not the case, but VCU has senior night for men's basketball on Friday night. So they can't play here on Friday. This place will be jammed and rocking with the A-10 champions taking the floor on their senior night, trying to look for their 25th win of the year ahead of the Atlantic 10 tournament next week in Brooklyn. And then Class 1 and Class 2, they'll take center stage here at the Siegel Center on Saturday. And so close for both the Maggie Walker girls and the Goochland boys, both making it all the way to the state semifinals before falling last night in semifinal action. Goochland 71-52 to East Rockingham. And in a heartbreaking, disappointing loss, Maggie Walker had the lead late, but Greensville County scored the last 5 points of the game, escaped with a 38-37 victory, and they will move on to Saturday. But what a fantastic season for both the Green Dragon girls and the Goochland Bulldog boys. Woodbridge has a good contingent of fans that made the trip down Interstate 95 tonight, hoping that they and their Vikings will clinch their school's first ever girls basketball state championship. It is, again, their 6th state tournament appearance, but their first ever appearance on the big stage in the finals, whereas Cosby has been here once in 2009, losing in the state semis, and then every year but one since 2014, winning 4 of the last 5 championships. Time now for the national anthem before we begin the championship here at Siegel Center. National anthem complete. We look up. We see Monacan head girls basketball coach Larry Starr, who came over and had a word with the Cosby girls when they were warming up about 30 minutes or so ago. We will now have opening statements read by members of both the Cosby Titans and the Woodbridge Vikings, and then we'll have the starting lineups for both the Titans and the Vikings. While we have a moment, a reminder that this wraps up our basketball coverage on the game of the week on the RVA Sports Network online, but we get into spring sports hot and heavy beginning on Tuesday. We'll be live outside. We're checking the weather. Looks like it's going to be maybe mid-upper 50s at first pitch time, 4:30 on Tuesday, when it will be the Midlothian Trojans and Abby White hosting Riley Dahl and the Patrick Henry Patriots in an early Region 4B showdown, opening day for both teams, and our first RVA Sports Network high school softball game of the week. We'll be in softball and baseball and lacrosse, all starting on Monday, and we'll have games throughout the regular season. And, of course, the game of the week lineup and broadcast schedule always available on the right-hand side of the page. RVASportsNetwork.com. That's RVASportsNetwork.com. You have friends or family or relatives or whatnot who want to listen to our broadcast tonight. It's very, very simple. 2 ways to do it, actually 3. Number 1, there's an embedded player at the top of the page at RVASportsNetwork.com. You click on that player, you're with us. Or you can go to YouTube.com/RVA Sports Network. Our broadcast is at the top of the page. You click on that link, and you're with us. Or we have links available at both Chesterfield Sports on Twitter and the RVA Sportsnet on Twitter. Our Chesterfield handle is at the letter C Field Sports. That's the letter C Field Sports. And that link is up now live at the top of our Twitter feed. And it's also been retweeted at our main Twitter site at the RVA Sportsnet. And again, tonight's broadcast presented exclusively by our friends at Titan Auto and Tire, 2 convenient Chesterfield locations. South Chesterfield on Jeff Davis Highway and Mosley. TitanAutoTire.com is where you need to go. That's TitanAutoTire.com, and we thank them very much for making it possible for us to be here courtside tonight at Siegel Center. We'll be back tomorrow with live Twitter coverage of Hopewell girls basketball in the Class 3 Girls State Championship. That's a 12:30 tip. Live on the RVA Sportsnet on Twitter. Live Twitter updates from courtside at Siegel for Hopewell. And that's coming up tomorrow afternoon, 12:30. So a quick turnaround back here for Hopewell girls basketball live. That'll be on Twitter at the RVA Sportsnet. The Woodbridge Vikings bench is directly in front of our broadcast position, so their starting lineup will head it right in front of us. The Cosby Titans are over on the left side. If you are watching on television and see the VCU logo at midcourt, Cosby heading over to the left, and Woodbridge is here to our right. Here come the starting lineups for both teams. For the Cosby Titans, Isabel Tillett, Bailey Williams, Nia Covington, Alexis Warren, and Marissa Gallagher They will round out your starting five for the defending Class 6 state champions. Coming in, by the way, with a record of 23-4. Their last loss this season was regular season play to the team who won the Class 5 title earlier today, Princess Anne. Your starting lineup for the Vikings of Woodbridge. And for those of you up Nova Way, didn't make the trip, but you're listening live on the RVA Sports Network, we are honored to have you with us tonight. Your starting lineup includes Taylor Willard, Aaliyah Pitts, also starting Adasia Bender, Vanessa Lombach, and rounding it out, one of the co-captains, Cameron Platt Morris. Head coach, Tamika Dudley, and the Woodbridge Vikings. They come in with a very impressive record of 28 wins and only one defeat this season. Officials are being introduced. Starting lineups are complete. And it is time to play ball and crown a Class 6 state champion. Well, this run for Cosby began 5 calendar years ago, led by then senior Dorothy Adamako and the young guns like Jocelyn Jones and Allie Pollard and Allie Troney and Madison Howdy Shell, and, of course, Tyra Whitehead. They came back, won it again in 15 and 16, made it 3 for 3. You think now Dorothy is a redshirt senior, wrapping up her final season at Georgetown. Allie Troney and Allie Pollard. Madison Howdy Shell getting set for the women's round of 16 with Christopher Newport in the NCAA Division III tournament. A lot of incredible talent has come through this Cosby program this decade, and they look to finish the decade and in the reign of Rachel Mead as head coach with their 5th championship in 6 years. Glad you're with us tonight, fans, live on the RVA Sports Network, presented exclusively by Titan Auto and Tire. The tip is controlled by the Vikings, and we're underway. They'll move from right to left across your PC, tablet, or mobile device, and Cosby immediately into the man-to-man defense. Looking up top, Platt Morris with the basketball. Passes over to Lombach. Lombach looking for a cutter, finds it in the lane. Shot good. That's Willard for 2 off the right glass. And Woodbridge on the board first at 2-0. We get a steal in the backcourt. Shot up, no good. Offensive board. Woodbridge on the baseline. Cut off there by Covington. Needs some help. Finds some in the lane. Shot up and good by Adasia Bender. So 2, a turnover, and 2 more. And backcourt pressure applied by the Vikings. And another steal. Shot up and good by Cameron Platt Morris. 6-0. No timeout yet for Coach Mead. Waiting to see her offense break the press. And they won't again as Covington loses it down at midcourt. Shot up is no good. Rebound is up and good. That's Bender. And now a timeout from Coach Mead. It'll be a 30-second timeout. You can't get better at start than that. 8-0 Woodbridge. An immediate timeout called. Just 67 seconds into the game. Woodbridge forced 3 turnovers in the backcourt. Cosby has not got the ball over the midcourt stripe yet. And now they will out of the timeout. Covington for 2. It's good. Right at the free throw line. So quickly out of the timeout, Cosby gets on the board. 8-2 the score. They'll pick up man-to-man, backcourt, but no pressure. Ball almost lost, and it'll be stolen by Gallagher. On the bad pass, it's a 3-on-2. She'll stop, pop, back iron, no. Rebound Covington, backs it out. Kick out Marissa. Over here to Bailey Williams. Long 3 ball. Good. Bailey Williams for 3, and just like that, the Titans back within 3 at 8-5. Platt Morris picked up by Williams here in the backcourt. Bailey gets a hand on it. We'll get a steal. Harefield, check that, Tillett with it. Shot up Williams. It's blocked. Taken away briefly, almost stolen by Williams. Here come the Vikings. 3-on-3. Shot up, no. Another offensive rebound. Ball gets hit, knocked out of bounds. No, stays in bounds, and it's Tillett that comes up with it. Some frantic play here very early on. Covington will slow it a bit down, get it to Williams. She'll put up another long three. That's a bit strong. Rebound comes to Willard. 8-5 Woodbridge. They scored 8 in the first 67 seconds. Now the Titans respond out of the timeout on currently a 5-0 run. 5:23 to go first quarter. Platt Morris, right side, that's Willard. Willard looking in for a cutter, nobody there. Looking up top, now a 3-ball on the way. Right side, no good. And the rebound taken nicely by Alexis Warren. Good box out there. Williams pulls up, thought about a 3, keeps the dribble alive, passes it over to Tillett. Now back over to Williams. He'll hand it off to Covington, who gets the play call from Coach Mead. Under 5 to go first quarter. Woodbridge 8, Cosby 5. Game of runs so far. Gallagher, top of the key. She'll look to drive. Scoop, shot, short. Rebound, Woodbridge. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched, the officials say, by Willard of Woodbridge here in front of our broadcast position. And Gallagher and the Titans will get the ball here in the front court. Inbound to Bailey, the junior. Scored her 1,000th career point during this postseason. Over to Covington. Covington looking to drive. Shot short. Warren with the rebound. Back to Covington. Baseline jumper. No good. And the rebound comes to Bender, who is already doing an amazing job on the rebounding front on both ends of the floor for the Vikings. They have the ball in the 3-point lead. 4:20 to go first quarter. 8-5 the score. Platt Morris on the left wing. Looking to penetrate. Lost the ball. And it's Warren who will pick it up. Alexis needs some help, though. And she'll get it. Covington across the timeline. This is like Cosby's 4th attempt to cut into this 3-point margin. Their 5-0 run has been stunted. Nobody's scored since about 2 minutes ago. Covington thought about giving it to Gallagher, instead to Tillett. Tillett up top, back to Nia. She backs it out. Now see if she'll dribble drive. She certainly will. Kick it out. That's Gallagher with it. Corner, Tillett, 3. A bit strong. Warren trying to get the rebound. It goes over to Covington instead. She'll spin in the lane. Shot blocked. Again, Bender. A tremendous job defensively. Vikings want to run. Pass inside. Shot good. That's Vanessa Lombach for 2. And the Vikings hadn't scored in 3.5 minutes after scoring 8 in the first 67. It's 10-5 Woodbridge. Williams across the timeline. Gallagher briefly all alone underneath. They didn't get her. Warren's open. Her jumper is up. Back iron, no. Bender with yet another rebound. And Woodbridge possession. 3:05 in the first, up 10-5. Looking for the cutter on the give and go. Shot up and good for Aaliyah Pitts. The Titans are going to have to find a way to tighten that defense up. They are looking for cutters in the lane constantly. Tillett, corner, Gallagher, 3, up, short. Long rebound. That one came right to Bender. She didn't have to fight for that one, but she'll grab it and put it on the scorebook. Down the lane goes Willard. Shot on the floater is good. And suddenly it's the biggest lead of the night early for Woodbridge at 14-5. They get it to Warren. Warren almost traveled at midcourt. Back out. That's Covington. 2:10 to go. Nia picks up the dribble, finds a cutter to Tillett, and then all alone Warren underneath for 2. Weak side defense fell asleep. Alexis Warren scores 14-7. Final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Class 6 Girls State Championship on the line. Willard working left side, picks up the dribble. Lombach with it now, trying to find Willard. Couldn't get there. They'll take it back up top. It's Pitts. Pitts looking for a floater. It's going to be stolen by Gallagher. Gallagher trying to get to Warren in time. Saves it. Gets it to Covington. Her jumper is no good. And the rebound out to Woodbridge. That's Lombach with it. Another missed opportunity here early for the Titans. Down 7. Minute 25 of the first. It's 14-7 Woodbridge. Pass stolen. Isabel Tillett with it. She'll go coast to coast for 2. And that's 14-9. Good anticipation defensively by Isabel there. Right about the 3-point line at the top of the key. And she takes it coast to coast. Woodbridge 14-9. A minute to go. first quarter. Into the corner, Lombok looking inside, nothing there. Kick out to Willard. And then up top, that's Platt Morris. Back to Willard. Now into the corner, Pitts. Pitts trying to work baseline on Covington. Lost it. And Bailey Williams will pick up the loose ball. Bailey doesn't have numbers. It won't stop her. She'll put it up and in. A beautiful drive for Bailey Williams. 14-11. The Titans on a 6-0 run. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Willard picks up the dribble, bounce pass right side to Pitts. It is knocked out of bounds by Covington, right out of her hands. And of note, we have had no fouls called in this first period and only 23 seconds remaining. Woodbridge takes it out of bounds in front of the Cosby bench. Aaliyah Dinwiddie with it now. Dribbling with the left hand, picks it up, almost stolen by Gallagher. Stays away from fouling. Willard with it now, down to 10. Looking for the last shot of the quarter. Gallagher on Willard, up top. Shot up, good. That's a 3 for Dinwiddie. And the 3 ball will up the lead to 6 after 1 our score. Woodbridge, 17. Cosby, 11. And no fouls called in that first period of action. Here at the Siegel Center on the campus of Virginia Commonwealth University, live and exclusively on the RVA Sports Network. Some of you might have subscribed to watch the championship through the NHSFS from the Virginia High School League. You do that, and then turn the sound down and join us. And we appreciate your company here this afternoon and appreciate Titan Auto and Tire, our exclusive presenting sponsor of today's Class 6 State Girls Championship. 2 locations, Jeff Davis Highway, South Chesterfield, as well as Mosley. Phone numbers to call: South Chesterfield, 524-9115. Mosley, over in the western part of the county, 739-9323. 2 great locations for Titan Auto and Tire, fixing everything from hybrids to Hummers, and Chesterfield's first choice for hybrid and electric car repair. TitanAutoTire.com is where you start it all. Rob Witham with you. Second quarter underway. Titan ball down to 17-11. First quarter, a game of runs for both teams. Williams on the right wing. Working on Willard. Backs it out. Keeps the dribble alive. Now up top to Tillett. Around to Covington. Nia looking for a pick from Warren. She'll get it. Drive. Baseline. Jumper. In and out. No. Long rebound. Comes out to Lombok. And then it's stolen at midcourt. Tipped away by Gallagher. Covington has it. Back to Gallagher. Kick out to Covington. She'll fake the 3. Feign driving. Gallagher over to Williams. Williams hesitates, then puts up the 3, and it's well short. Those second thought shots normally do not drop, and that one was well short of the mark. Easy board for the Vikings. Up 6, 7:05 to the half, 17-11 in the Class 6 championship. They'll work it to Platt Morris, who will drive, and we're going to get our first foul of the evening called with 6:59 to go in the half. And it looks like it'll be on. No, it's not. I thought maybe on Bailey Williams. Instead, it'll be on Isabel Tillett. That is her first. And again, the first foul of the night. Comes 9 minutes and 1 second into the game. Out of bounds underneath. They get it inside. That's Bender. Her shot well short of the mark. Tap rebound. Going to go out of bounds. And it's last touched by the Vikings. Cosby with the basketball. So Cosby ball, but down 17-11. They cut it to 3 after that opening 8-0 run. They haven't been as close since. A 3 ball would make it a 1-possession game again. Gallagher, right side, up top to Covington. Williams will work, lose control of the ball, pick it up right in front of us. Cross court to Gallagher. He'll put up a jumper. It's good, and that's a 3. Marissa Gallagher for 3. And it's back to a 3-point game, 17-14. 6:20 to the break. Willard across the timeline. She's got 4 points. Gallagher picks her up. Man-to-man defense. Pass intended for no one in particular. Stolen. Tillett Gallagher, 2-on-1. Marissa has it. Shot partially blocked. Covington's there to clean it up and put it in. Nia Covington for 2. It's a 1-point game. 17-16, the closest Cosby's been all night. 5:54 and counting, first half. Willard, top of the key. Gallagher on her. She'll drive. Stop, free throw line. Pop, good. Taylor Willard now with 6, and it's 19-16 Woodbridge, and the game is starting to settle down and settle in now after a frenetic first period. Williams to Warren, top of the key. Tries to hand it off, can't. Williams will back up, grab it anyway. Long 3 on the way. That one's well short, and the easy rebound to Woodbridge. Couple of ill-advised three-point tries by Bailey. Driving, shot up, good. That's Cameron Platt-Morris, coast to coast for 2. And the Vikings are back up by 5. 21-16, 5:10 to the break. Covington calls the shots. Looking for a pick from Williams. She'll get double teamed. Ball is tipped, and it'll be picked up by Willard. Williams couldn't get there in time. Turnover to the Vikings. Little trap action, and it works to a T. Dinwiddie, who had the 3 late, tries to get it inside. The cutter wasn't cutting, and Tillett is the only one there. Over to Covington. Nia spins, drives, off the glass. No, fights for the rebound, can't get it. Platt-Morris with it. Now numbers for Woodbridge. She'll go down the lane, put it up and in. Had numbers, didn't need them. Platt-Morris coast to coast, the lead up to 7 again. Vikings 23, Titans 16 as we approach 4:20 to go to the half in the Class 6 state championship. Very little substitutions going on for both of these teams. Williams, right side up top to Covington. Nia back to Bailey. Bailey here working right side. Willard on her. To Warren in the corner. Back to Bailey. Backs it out. The junior looking to drive. Kick out Warren. Jumper on the way. No good. Rebound Bender again. Quickly down court. They've got a floater. It's up. It's no good. Fight for the offensive rebound. Lombach is able to get it in the corner. Cross-court pass to Bender. Kick out. 3 on the way. Short. And the rebound to Covington for Cosby. 3:40 to go. Nia jumps, stops, 12-footer good. 6 for Nia Covington, 23-18. 3:25 to the half. It was an 8-0 start for the Vikings and a 6-point lead after 1. It's now 5. Quick trap on Willard. Tried to get it to Lombach. Finally did. Warren back up on her. Pass inside. Tillett gets a piece of it. It's over to Williams. Williams down the lane. Floater up. Shot. No. It's too strong. Beautiful move, but couldn't finish. Lombach gets the rebound. And Coach Dudley wants a timeout for Woodbridge. Titans have missed some golden opportunities in transition here in the second quarter. And with 3 minutes exactly to the break, it is Woodbridge 23 and Cosby 18. Bailey with a couple of ill-advised three-point tries. Lane just put too much English on the ball, and it went from one side of the rim to the other. We mentioned Bender and her rebounding prowess. She had 7 in the first quarter alone, and I think is either at 8 or 9 now as we get to the final 3 minutes of action here in the half. Each team used a timeout. They have 4 remaining. Off the inbounds, a bit of a trap. Willard's able to bail out Woodbridge up top. Gallagher picks her up. 2:50 to go in the half. Bounce pass. That's Pitts. Drive, kick out. Platt-Morris with it. Up top, Dinwiddie again for 3. No good. And the rebound, Covington, as she's falling, she finds Williams. Bailey looking to drive with the left hand. That one is good. And Williams has 7. 23-20 Woodbridge. Quickly down court, Willard. Gallagher all over her. Beautiful bounce pass inside and the reverse layup to Bender for 2. What court vision by Taylor Willard. Fantastic play. 25-20. Covington, her shot, long, going to go out of bounds, and it'll go to Woodbridge. They go to the break, they go to the locker room, and you can't coach shooting touch. You're either going to have it or you're not. Cosby's going to have to take advantage of some opportunities that they have missed out on in this first half if they come up in the second, if they want to win the 5th out of 6 in state championships. Bender kicked to Willard for 3. That one's long. Long rebound to Williams all alone. Bailey looking to push the tempo. 1:44 to go. Her shot in the lane blocked. Got her own rebound. Cross-court pass to a wide-open Covington. No good, and Bender grabs another board. She's got to be in double digits now. 25-20. And I believe we're going to get a foul called on Cosby, and we will. That'll be on Covington, and that'll be her first. Only the second team foul against Cosby. Woodbridge has committed no fouls. Bailey Harefield will come in for Alexis Warren. They'll substitute size for quickness, try to get the inbounds pass inside, and they do. And it's Aaliyah Pitts that puts it in. Fantastic inbounds pass. 27-20, Woodbridge. Bailey Williams will drive, put it up short. Rebound, Harefield, shot blocked by Bender. Gets out to Willard. Bounce pass. Cameron Williams had lost it. Tillett with it now. Tillett to Gallagher. She'll stop. 15-footer. Short. Long rebound. Comes out to Platt Morris. Looking down court. Finds Willard at midcourt. Under a minute to go in the half. Got a wide open player for 3. Up. Good. Aaliyah Pitts for 3. And it's a 10-point game. This is a critical final 45 seconds here. Titans got to get some points. Gallagher wide open for 3. Short. Rebound, Woodbridge. No foul called. Lost ball back court. Out of bounds. Cosby ball. I think Willard thought a whistle was coming. She thought she was knocked down, so she just stayed on the floor waiting for the whistle that never showed. Then it was Harefield fighting for it here right in front of the table here on the far side from the scorer's table. The one nearer you if you watch on TV. And they'll inbound it to Bailey with 30 to go. Covington, jumper way off, got her own rebound, up, in, and a foul. And Nia Covington with a chance at a 3-point play with 21.9 to go in the half. First foul tonight against the Vikings will go on Dinwiddie. The free throw is good. And Covington has 9. The final 15 seconds of a very quick first half. Lombach looking for a cutter. Got her. Pitts. Shot. No. Rebound. 7 to go. Covington across midcourt. She's got time. Kick out. Got to hurry now. Gallagher. 3-pointer. No. And Harefield can't get the rebound in time. And it'll be a 7-point lead for Woodbridge in their maiden appearance at a state championship. The Vikings go to the locker room up 7. They've led by as many as 10, but that and one with 21.9 to go for Nia Covington, extremely critical. You'd much rather go to the half down 7 than double digits. And it's 30-23 after one half here this evening at the Siegel Center on the campus of Virginia Commonwealth University. Woodbridge seeking their first ever state championship, and the Cosby Titans looking for their 5th in 6 years. Back with more in just a moment. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to the Class 6 State Girls Basketball Championship live on the RVA Sports Network. We are at halftime at the Siegel Center. Rob Witham courtside at the 19. Good God, what am I thinking? The 2019 Class 6 State Girls Basketball Championship, and the Cosby Titans looking for championship number 5 over the last 6 seasons. Down by 7 at the break. 30-23 is the score. Nia Covington leading the Titans with 9 points, 7 for Bailey Williams, 3 for Marissa Gallagher. Alexis Warren and Isabel Tillett each have 2 points in the first half. For Woodbridge, 6 points apiece for Taylor Willard, Adasia Bender, as well as Cameron Platt-Morris. 7 points for Aaliyah Pitts with a big 3-ball there near halftime. That made it a 10-point game. And then the Covington and 1 cut it to 7 with 21.9 to go. Both teams had chances in that final 22-second stretch. Neither could convert, and that's where we stand at intermission. Bender has officially 9 rebounds, 2 offensive, 7 defensive, and again, the 6 total points. And both teams opt to play 6. We talked about tight rotation. It's almost as tight as you can get. There was 1 substitution for each team in the first half. Aaliyah Dinwiddie was the sub for Woodbridge. She went 1 of 4, hit a 3-pointer just before the end of the first quarter that made it 17-11. And for Cosby, it was Bailey Harefield who came in for the final minute and change of the half to give Alexis Warren a break. But Williams, Tillett, Covington, and Gallagher went the whole way for Cosby in the first half. Going the whole way for Woodbridge were Willard, Bender, Laubach, and Platt-Morris. It was Aaliyah Pitts who split time with Dinwiddie. 9 minutes of action for Pitts, 7 points, 2 boards. 7 minutes of action for Dinwiddie. And again, that 3-pointer we mentioned just before the end of the first quarter. So 30-23 is our score. 2 more RVA area teams shoot for state championships tomorrow. 12:30, the first game of the day, is the Class 3 Girls State Championship. The Hopewell Blue Devils will seek to finish the job. What they could not do a year ago, they'll look to do tomorrow as they'll take on Spotswood at 12:30. We'll be courtside with live Twitter coverage on the RVA Sports Net. And then tomorrow night at 8, it's the Shelton Show. The Lions of Louisa County come to the Siegel Center. They'll take on GW Danville for the Class 4 State Boys Championship, and that game is scheduled to tip off at 8 p.m. No, there will be no John Marshall here tomorrow in the Class 3 Boys Finals. Phoebus shocks them in overtime last night in the semis, 74-71. Our broadcast this evening of the Class 6 State Girls Basketball Championship brought to you exclusively by Titan Auto and Tire. Our friends Kim Taylor and the gang over there, thank them so much for supporting high school sports and the RVA Sports Network. Titan Auto and Tire, let me tell you, great service and service that's going to be as convenient as possible for you. Ask them about their new Uber program where you can go in, get an Uber, go to where you need to go, Uber back to the store, your car will be ready, and you bring it home. How easy is that? It's incredible. TitanAutoTire.com on the homepage, top right-hand corner for more details. The techs at Titan Auto and Tire, extremely experienced, very thorough, very knowledgeable, inside out, from the tires all the way to the dashboard light. Whatever it is, they're going to be able to take care of it for you. They specialize in luxury models, including BMW, Lexus, and others. And they are Chesterfield's first choice for hybrid and electric car repair. If you've been thinking about buying a hybrid or an electric car and you've been thinking, one of the drawbacks was, I have no idea who can fix it. My regular mechanic doesn't have experience in it. You know where to go now. Titan Auto and Tire. And, of course, if you need new tires, I have a daughter who's getting ready to graduate college. She's going to need 4 new tires before she starts her first job in September. I have a wife who travels 288 to Chesterfield each and every day. I know 2 tires on that car that need to be changing soon. And if you look at some of yours and go, we better get this taken care of, Titan Auto and Tire with an incredible selection of all types, tons of models, different brands. All you got to do is start your experience at TitanAutoTire.com. TitanAutoTire.com. In fact, you can go there now and search for the next tires you need or schedule an appointment for your car for maintenance or repair while you listen to the second half of tonight's game. Titan Auto and Tire with two great locations in Chesterfield, one Jeff Davis Highway, south part of the county, and then one in Mosley serving the western half of the county. All the info available again at TitanAutoTire.com. And the phone numbers in South Chesterfield, 524-9115, and Mosley, 739-9323. Vikings of Woodbridge have returned to the floor. Cosby Titans are just coming out of the locker room with about 2:05 left on the clock. And Titan Nation on their feet. We talked about the nerves in our pregame here tonight. The nerve factor. Woodbridge, first time on the big stage. First time finally making it to a state championship. Would the nerves bother them? I think the early answer was no. When they come out with that pressure defense, force 3 consecutive turnovers and score 8 points in the first 67 seconds tonight for an 8-0 lead. Their lead has been cut to as few as 1, but they've never trailed. Cosby has had to climb the mountain so far the entire night tonight. After a while, that gets really, really hard. The legs get tired, and if one time you can push that summit a bit too far, they won't be able to make the comeback. And I'm sure that's part of what head coach Tamika Dudley told the Vikings in the locker room. Look, we've got the pace, we've got the tempo, we've got the lead. We set the tone in the first minute of this game. Don't let it go. Don't give them an opportunity to turn the tide in the favor of A, the hometown team, and B, obviously, the more experienced team at this level. For Coach Rachel Mead, who knows what she said in that final halftime locker room talk in this her last game as head coach at Cosby High School. But she is hoping, and Titan Nation is hoping, whatever she said will spark the comeback, and the Titans can lift another state championship crown. Presented exclusively by Titan Auto and Tire, this is the 2019 Class 6 Girls Basketball State Championship, live on the RVA Sports Network. Rob Witham, happy to be with you courtside at the Siegel Center. And again, a big thank you to Titan Auto and Tire for being our presenting sponsor here this evening. Woodbridge will get the basketball on the alternate possession to start the second half. Final instructions complete on the Vikings side. The Titans are waiting for them, and here we go. 16 minutes to decide the champion. Vikings up 7, and they'll work right in front of us, and almost an immediate steal by Warren. Almost had it, but before she could shovel it to Gallagher, her leg steps all out of bounds. She was starting to fall down, and a part of her there, upper left leg, just fell down, wasn't able to complete the turnover. Willard having trouble getting the ball in. That's a 5-second call. Marissa Gallagher and the Titans with great defense right off the bat. They're looking to set the tone here in the second half, and they get the turnover. Covington gets it to Gallagher. Marissa to Bailey Williams for 3. Good. Bailey Williams, her second triple of the night, and it's 30-26. Cosby back within 4. Great start for the Titans. Willard at the point. Gallagher been working on her all night long. Over to Pitt's left side, now to Bender up top. Bender picks up the dribble. Over to Platt Morris. She had 6 in the first half, a co-captain for this Viking team. 28-1 on the season. Looking to finish the job. Looking to find a cutter. Can't. Cosby making some adjustments there. Not allowing the easy play. Bender looking in. Got a cutter that time. Platt Morris. Excuse me, and it's good. That time Cameron got the better position and scores. 32-26. Williams to Gallagher. Open in the corner for 3. That's short. Rebound. Warren had it, lost it. Comes out to Covington. Nia kick out. Williams. 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound to Willard. Oh, that'd have been a big one right there. 6:40 to go in the third. 32-26, Woodbridge ball. They're moving left to right across your PC, tablet, or mobile device right in front of us. Pass intended for Lombach inside, too strong. Gallagher picks it up. Marissa down court. Williams drives, puts it up. No. Rebound Covington, weak side. Shot partially blocked by Bender. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. Now Cosby working on the far end. Our broadcast positions at the free throw line on one end. So Cosby was right in front of us in the first half. Woodbridge is here in the second. Lombach will check out. Dinwiddie will check in for Woodbridge. Inbound to Gallagher. Into the corner, that's Tillett. Back to Marissa. She'll drive, get it stripped away, and they're going to say last touch off of Gallagher's fingertips and a turnover to Woodbridge. Viking ball, 32-26, 6:17 and counting, third quarter. Taylor Willard, 6 first half points, running the point across the timeline. Gallagher been all over her tonight. Left side. Keeps the dribble alive. Now she'll drive, throw it up, and draw the foul. 2 shots coming. And the foul will go on Gallagher. That'll be her first, and the first foul tonight in the second half for Cosby. Woodbridge still has not committed a personal foul, and we have played 18 of the 32 minutes in this game. First free throw of the night for Woodbridge is good by Willard, and she'll get one more. There was only one free throw in the entire first half. And that was made on the and one to end the half by Covington. Willard's second shot up, good. 34-26, Woodbridge quietly pushes the lead back up to 8. Tillett, Williams trying to avoid the pressure. Bailey into the corner, almost lost it, gets it back, pass stolen. Cut away by Pitts. Pitts looking to drive coast to coast. Blocked by Covington, but will get the foul on Nia, and that'll be 2 on her. That looked to be a good defensive play by Covington, but it was not the official under the basket. It was the official trailing in front of us who blew the whistle. To the line with a chance to get this lead back up to their biggest margin tonight, which is 10, but they won't. First free throw attempt by Pitts, in and out, no good. One more coming for Pitts. It's up. That's good. 35-26, Woodbridge. 5:45 left in the third. They get it across the timeline. Gallagher bounce pass to Tillett, around to Williams. Backs it out. Tillett up top. Covington says, I'll take care of it. Let's set it up. Nia runs it. Looks some help from Alexis Warren. Looking for a pick to Williams. Didn't get it. She'll drive. Kick out. Gallagher gets away from one. Shot up. Good, and a foul. Marissa Gallagher. There was no way Taylor Willard could stop her body. She ran into Gallagher from behind. It was a foul around the waist more than anything else. And an oops, excuse me foul. She didn't mean to do it. She wasn't going for the ball. It's that Gallagher stepped there before she put up the shot, which is so close. There was nothing she could do, and it's an and one for Marissa Gallagher. 35-29. Titans back within 6, 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Bender to Pitts in the corner. She'll put up a jumper. No good. Rebound, Gallagher. Covington will drive. Underhand shot. No. Long rebound. Comes out to Woodbridge. 2-on-1. Down the lane. Shot up. Good by Platt Morris. And she's got 10. 37-29 Woodbridge. They're back to the pressure in the backcourt. Gallagher gets it to Covington. They break it. Nia driving, shot, in, and a foul. And Nia Covington with another and one opportunity. The foul will go on to Deja Bender. That's her first. Is no good. And it'll go out of bounds to Woodbridge. 37-31. This is it. There is no tomorrow. There is no next round. You leave it all out on the court here this evening. Covington's got 2 fouls. Has to be careful as she's guarding Pitts coming across the timeline now. Pitts looking for a pick. Drives, left hand short. Rebound Covington. Down court, wide open, Bailey Williams. Shot up, blocked. It's Platt Morris with the block. They got somebody wide open baseline. Reverse layup attempt, no, but a foul on Covington, and that's her 3rd. Oh, my. The official said she pushed. Fans, we rarely talk about officials in our broadcast, but I got to tell you, I didn't see a push there at all. The officials asked Covington to come over, and he is telling her exactly what she did. Free throw attempt number 1 is good for Aaliyah Pitts. 38-31. So in a game where we had no fouls called in the first quarter and just a few in the first half, Covington in foul trouble with 3 now. Next free throw, up and good by Pitts. 39-31, midway through the 3rd. Nia has to be ultra careful. She's in the middle, loses the pass, fight for it on the floor. Covington had it, and we'll call timeout to save the possession. Coach Mead says, give me a 30. So 3:56 left in the 3rd quarter. Woodbridge leads 39-31. And the Titans will have the basketball. But Covington with 3 fouls. And this Woodbridge backcourt pressure has been so astounding considering they've only gone 6 deep, as have the Titans. The starters are pulling their weight and then some. It could be very well a matter of which team peters out first. Covington works the point. Over to Gallagher in the corner. Nothing there. Looking inside, got Warren. Warren back to Gallagher. Reverse layup attempt. Blocked. It's Bender again. They can't get around her. Down court, Dinwiddie. Back to Willard. 15-footer short. Rebound. Tillett for the Titans. Kick out to Bailey Williams. 3:25, down 8. 3rd quarter. Nia driving, shot. No foul. Coach Mead dejectedly walks back and has a seat as Woodbridge grabs the board and walks it across the timeline. 3:10, 3rd quarter, up 8. State title on the line would be the first ever for Woodbridge High School. Driving, Bender, shot, back iron, no. Rebound, Covington. Behind the back dribble. Bender almost had a chance to steal it. Looking inside for Williams. She can't handle it. Ball to Platt Morris. Will she go coast to coast? She will. It's good. And a foul. And that'll be on Warren. And an and one opportunity. Woodbridge could take their biggest lead of the night. It's 41-31 with 2:49 in the 3rd quarter. Cameron Platt Morris, co-captain, now with 12 points, looking to make it 13. Up. Good. And the lead is 11. It's a full timeout for the Vikings. 2:49 to go, 3rd quarter. And they have a 42-31 lead over Cosby. Two minutes, 49 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And we take a second to get a quick tweet out to our followers at Chesterfield Sports, part of the RVA Sports Network. We bring you hyper-local coverage you won't find anywhere else. Fans in Chesterfield County can follow your favorite schools on the letter C Field Sports. That's the letter C, F-I-E-L-D Sports. Henrico Sports in Henrico County. Hanover Sports in Hanover County. And for coverage of sports across the metro RVA. Our main Twitter feed at the RVA Sports Net. That's at the RVA Sports Net. Tonight's broadcast presented exclusively by your friends at Titan Auto and Tire. 2 Chesterfield locations, TitanAutoTire.com. Backcourt pressure out of the timeout. Covington with 3 personals. Got to get it across the line. They do. Now Gallagher with it. 3 ball on the way. It's short. Got her own rebound. Up. No foul called. Covington gets it. Her shot short. Got another one. Up, and finally a foul called. Titan Nation not very happy at the lack of foul calling on one end of the floor. And Nia Covington will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First foul tonight on Platt Morris for Woodbridge. First shot for Covington is good. 42-32. Nia looking to match her jersey number with 13 points, and will. Gets the kind roll. 42-33. Cosby down 9, 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Pitts will bring it across the timeline now for the Vikings. Over to Willard, left side. Gallagher on her again. Looking for the give and go. Finds it. Pitts, free throw line, back iron. No. Warren will get the rebound. Could have been a foul over her back. Not called. Quickly down court to Tillett, and she will commit a travel. And they'll turn it right over to Woodbridge. Cosby fans feel like she was fouled, that there should have been a blocking call there. And the Vikings with the ball as we come up on 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 9-point lead. This is not unfamiliar territory for Cosby at the state championship. Leading wire to wire is something they normally don't do. Dinwiddie for 3, back iron, no. Long rebound will be chipped down by Gallagher. Gets it to Covington. They don't have numbers. Nia will stop at the free throw line. Put it up and in. Covington, her final game as a Titan. 15 for her now. The lead down to 7. 42-35, 1:35 to go. Cosby's had to come back on this stage before to grab gold, and they'll have to do it again tonight. Dinwiddie up top. Tillett's on her. Past Platt Morris. Handled by Williams. Now over to Pitts for 3. It's short. Rebound Warren. Gets it to Covington. 1:10 to go in the third. Nia, drive, kick, Gallagher, shot, foul. And a play a little similar to what won the state title a year ago. Covington near the free throw line. Instead of taking the shot, dumps it to a cutting Marissa. And Marissa gets fouled, and she'll shoot 2. 1:07 to go. She could make it a 5-point game. Marissa, first shot. Good. It is Marissa's final game as a Cosby Titan. She took the number from Madison Howdy's shell, number 20, when Madison left for CNU, and has continued the great tradition of that jersey number. Second free throw up. Good. 42-37. It's a 6-0 Cosby run. Williams will pick up in the backcourt. Force a little bit of a tempo change here. Willard with the cross-court pass. Final minute, third quarter. Platt Morris up top. Dinwiddie comes to join her. Tillett is on her. Now to Pitts. She draws Covington, who's got 3 fouls. Over to Lombach. Bounce pass inside. Shot up, good. Platt Morris again. It's that cutter, the bounce pass in. Until you solve it, the Vikings are going to utilize it. 3-ball Williams. Good! Bailey Williams, her third triple tonight. It's a 4-point game. 44-40. Final 20 seconds of the third quarter. A drive, and we're going to get a turnover. No, we're going to get an offensive foul. Illegal screen on Pitts with 10.5 to go. And Cosby with the ball, but they're down to 10 seconds. Get it down to Gallagher. She looks at the time, gets it to Covington. Shot up. Good! to end the quarter. It's a 2-point game. It was 11 just a moment ago. And the momentum has switched over to Titan Nation. (44-42). The Woodbridge lead has almost evaporated. An 11-2 run to end quarter number 3. And we mentioned in the midst as that run was beginning, Cosby, some people think because they've won 4 titles in 5 years, it's all been peaches and cream and so easy to do. I can't tell you how many times we've had to watch them come from behind to win on a last shot. Nothing has ever come easy for these Titans, even at this level. And Marissa Gallagher and Nia Covington, who just looks and gives a 5 and a big talking to Warren, now clapping her hands to Bailey Williams, showing that senior leadership, comes over, talks to Tillett, saying, girls, we've got this. Let's do it. Let's finish this. Nia's got 17 points, but 3 fouls. Cosby ball to start the 4th. Rob Witham courtside, live on the RVA Sports Network. The Class 6 Girls State Championship hanging in the balance. Covington picks up the dribble. Needs some help. Williams provides it up top. Bailey looking to drive. Floater off the glass. No. Rebound comes out to Dinwiddie of Woodbridge. Good first attempt there and good first thought there. Just didn't go. Willard passes it over. Platt Morris. Pitts with it now, looking for a cutter. Not there. Lombach with it up top. Warren joins her. Gallagher tries to steal, and we'll get a foul on Marissa. That'll be her 2nd. Each team now has 5 team fouls here in this 4th period, the second half, which means 2 away from the bonus for both the Vikings as well as the Titans. The inbounds comes to Lombach. She looks to drive on Warren. Spin left side. Shot up good. Vanessa Lombach hadn't scored since early in the game. She's got 4. And it's 46-42. That ends the 11-2 run for Cosby. A minute gone by in the 4th. Covington, Warren up top. Back to Nia. To drive. She will. Left hand up. Too strong. Lombach with the rebound. Saved. Almost too strong on the outlet pass to Willard. Willard's able to grab it before it hit the Cosby bench. Woodbridge ball up 4. Double team trap in the midcourt stripe. And when that forces Woodbridge to call timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So Woodbridge calls timeout to save possession. 6:31 left. The Class 6 State Girls Basketball Championship on the line. Woodbridge at 28-1. They've never been to the final until tonight. They've never won a state title. They want to tonight. Cosby, first state tournament appearance 2009 when the school was only 3 years old. They got back to the States in 2014. They've been in it every year except for 2017, and every year they've been in it the last 5. They've won it. 4 out of 5 for the Titans. They still have work to do. Inbound. That's Willard. Kick out. A 3 on the way. Lombach. Good! Vanessa Lombach comes alive. A big 3-pointer. 49-42. It's back to 7. Tillett drive. Got it to Warren. Alexis. Kick out. Gallagher driving. Puts it up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Lost. Cosby gets it. Gallagher's shot. No. And the rebound, Lombach. Oh, we talked about missed opportunities in the first half. There goes one right there. Coach Mead on her feet, surveying the situation. Vikings up 7, 5:50 left in regulation. Pitts. Bounce pass up top. Bounce pass over here to Bender. Bender looking inside. Got Pitts. Pitts, turnaround jumper. No. Rebound. Warren and a foul on Lombach from behind. That time they got the over-the-back call. That'll be 16 fouls on Woodbridge. Next foul, Cosby will be shooting in the bonus. 5:35 to go. Every possession so critical now. Warren, top of the key. She's going to put up a jumper. It's no good. And the rebound to Lombach. Nobody was there to get a board. I don't think any of the other players thought Warren was going to jack that one up. 5:18 to go. 49-42. Woodbridge by 7. Willard drives, kicks, baseline, jump shot, in and out, and the rebound to Covington, who almost lost it. Gets double-teamed, gets across the timeline, quickly to Tillett. Tillett, bounce pass to Gallagher. Looks to drive, then kicks it back. Gives it to Nia. They'll reset. 4:50 to go in regulation. 49-42. They have been within 1 in the first half and 2 here in the second. Cosby has never led tonight. Williams for 3. Back iron, no. Long rebound comes out to Lombach. Woodbridge fans are on the edge of their seat. Vikings players know they got a lot of work left to be done. Bounce pass up top. That's Pitts. Pitts finds Platt Morris. Platt Morris looking for cutters. Couldn't find one. Now Pitts here, right side. She's hit the 3 before. She's looking. Nobody there. Now to Platt Morris on the left side. Looking for cutters again. Cosby hanging on to him. Now a drive and a strip. Williams had it, lost it. Shot partially blocked by Warren. Warren the rebound to Covington. 4 minutes left in regulation. Cosby down 7. Nia drives off the shot. No, it's too strong off the glass. Rebound Woodbridge. Pitts with it. She'll look to go coast to coast. Gets stripped from behind, but fouled. They'll put it on Gallagher, and that's her 3rd. So now Marissa has 3 and Nia has 3 for the Cosby Titans, who to my knowledge have not subbed in this entire second half. First free throw, up, good. Points here in the second half come at the free throw line. She has 11 tonight. 50-42, 3:48 left. Second shot up, good. 51-42, another very quiet but very effective 7-0 Viking run, and it's taking time. It's taken over 4 minutes of this quarter of the 4th period. Time running out on the Cosby Titans. Bailey Williams is going to lose it out of bounds, trying to dribble penetrate. Right in front of the Cosby student section. And Coach Mead's going to call a timeout and talk about it. I don't blame her. So Woodbridge responds with a 7-0 run. And it is 51-42, 3:36 left to go. Well, fans, if you want to enjoy great high school sports action all year long, not just football, but basketball, baseball, softball, lacrosse, and more, you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/RVA Sports Network. Click the subscribe button. It's very simple to do. We'll ask for your email. We will never spam you. We will never send your email to a third party. The only time you're going to hear from us on your email is either A, if we post a new video on our YouTube channel, or B, we go live with a game of the week. And we're back for softball and baseball and lacrosse and soccer season beginning Tuesday. We're live at Midlothian. It'll be softball action for 2 teams likely to be in our preseason top 10 when it's released on Sunday. Patrick Henry and Midlothian, Tuesday afternoon, 4:30 airtime, exclusively on the RVA Sports Network, the RVA home for high school sports all season long. We're looking forward to getting back outdoors. Softball, baseball, we got Cosby softball and baseball both coming up on our broadcast schedule in the month of April. Out of the timeout, they get it to Pitts. Pitts looking to drive around Warren. Shot short. Rebound, fought for, and Gallagher gets it. And we're going to get a held ball. and the possession arrow belongs to Woodbridge. Titans not happy with that call. I think that was a good call. It was an aggressive play to get the held ball, but did not see a foul. Pitts looking inside to Bender. Bender will put it up and draw the foul on Tillett and get 2 at the line with 3:16 to go. Woodbridge was up 11 late in the third. Cosby ended the quarter on an 11-2 run, cut it down to 2. So far here in quarter number 4, it's been Vikings 7, Titans nothing. Bender at the line for a pair. First shot, good. Woodbridge has done a good job at the line tonight. After 3 quarters, they were 6 of 7. They've scored 9 points at the free throw line tonight. Trying to make it 10 here. Second shot for Bender is up and good. And they've matched their biggest lead. It's 11 again. Have they pushed the summit too far for the Cosby Titans? Pass tipped. Gallagher gets it. Double team. Stripped. Ball loose. Gallagher doesn't know it's underneath her. Lost. Now she's going to strip it, get it, and get fouled. And that'll put Cosby in the 1-1, and that's huge news there. With 3:03 to go, maybe draw some fouls, dribble, penetrate, get to that free throw line so you can score with the clock stopped. Now that 11-2 run late third came in the final couple of 3 minutes. They've got 3:03 to work with here. Gallagher on the same side of the floor where she hit the championship winning shot a year ago. It's the 1-1. First free throw. No good. And the rebound comes out to Pitts. Under 3 minutes remaining. Willard, left side. Up top, that's Platt Morris. She's had a great game. Senior co-captain for Woodbridge. 2:45 to go. Over to Willard. When do you start fouling? Trying to get that basketball back. Here comes Pitts on the drive. She'll put it up. No. Rebound Tillett. Gets it to Covington. 2:25 to go. Time's running out and they're down 11. Nia driving. Bounce pass. Warren shot. Block. Foul. They'll get the foul on Bender and Warren will go to the line. 2:18 to go. The pace of this game, however, is favoring Woodbridge. That clock is flying by. Got to hit these free throws. First one, no good. There's 2 points there. One for Gallagher missed on the 1-1, and now one missed by Warren. You make the 2. Gallagher gets one, gets the second, makes it. Warren makes all both, and suddenly it's 7 with 2:18 to go. She'll get the second, but it's only a 10-point situation now. It could have been 7. Pitts picks up the dribble back court, finds Willard, bounce pass to Pitts. Pitts looking to drive, almost traveled, and kicks it out. Coach Mead stands up, wants the traveling call, won't get it. 2 minutes remaining. Woodbridge closing in on history. Platt Morris open for 3, would not shoot it. Now gets it inside to Pitts, and a foul. It'll be on Warren, and Pitts will go to the line with 1:49 to go. The clock is Woodbridge's friend, and they want to bleed it out as quickly as possible. If it does not go Cosby's way, certainly a loss tonight would not put any less of a sheen on the incredible career of Rachel Mead. As the first free throw from Aaliyah Pitts is good, she's now hit 6 free throws in the second half. 6 points in the second half after having 7 in the first. Woodbridge by 11. Warren out. Harefield in. Second shot, good. 55-43. The backcourt pressure continues. They got to hurry. Williams driving. Put it up high off the glass. No. Long rebound. Comes out to Platt Morris. And she'll hold it up at midcourt. 1:30 to go. And it's beginning to look really promising for the Vikings. Driving down the lane, shot good for Taylor Willard. 1:18 to go. Airfield all alone, couldn't find her. Now they got her. She'll drive the baseline and draw. No, not a foul. She'll be drawn out of bounds. They'll say she stepped on the end line with 1:11 to go. 57-43. And we'll get a foul as Pitts was getting away from Williams. She holds her with the arm to put Pitts back on the line, where she scored 7 here in the second half with 1:06 to go. Woodbridge has been to the state tournament 5 times. Hadn't been in 17 years. First shot, no good. Rebound comes out, shot up, good, and a foul for the senior co-captain, Platt Morris. Icing on the cake. 59-43, Woodbridge. And the Viking fans are on their feet. They're sensing history. The free throw's good. 60-43, final minute. I was saying a minute ago, their last appearance in a state tournament was 17 years ago. They had never been to the state championship game until tonight. Shot up, Nia Covington, no. Too strong off the glass. We'll get a foul on Williams, reaching in on Pitts again in the backcourt with 49.3 to go. 2 fouls on Bailey, but it's academic now. The Cosby Titans will finish with a record of 23-5 in a season where they had to fight off their arch rival in Region 6B, James River, just to be here tonight. First free throw, good. The final score is going to get out of control, but I can tell you, Woodbridge was not 20 points better than Cosby tonight. Cosby started this fourth quarter down 44-42. They have not scored a field goal in this fourth quarter. Only 1 point scored. Another free throw good for Pitts, and the lead is 19. Final 45 seconds in the incredible career of Rachel Mead. Looking inside, they find Harefield, kick out, three-pointer Tillett, no good, long rebound to Woodbridge. 30 seconds left. Coach wants to call a timeout so she can get some subs into the game. And in a game where they went 6 deep all night, both teams, Woodbridge will now bring out the starters with 31.6 seconds to go. It's been an incredible run for the Cosby Titans under Rachel Mead. First winning the title in 2014, defeating Stonewall Jackson of Manassas, Dorothy Adamako her senior year. The next year, the turnaround from Tyra to win the championship on the baseline over Bethel. Then the next year, in a dogfight, low-scoring affair with Langley. That was the game we had live here 3 years ago on RVASN. Then again, Langley a year ago. The pass from Covington to Gallagher for the winning shot. Tonight it was not meant to be. They climbed the mountain as many times as they could, but then Woodbridge pushed the summit a bit too far. Final 20 seconds. A three-pointer on the way, no good. Long rebound comes out to Woodbridge. 13 seconds to go. Jumper on the baseline. In and out, no. Final 8 seconds. Another offensive board shot, no. Long rebound to Woodbridge. They'll put it up again. Shot up and good. And that will do it. Final score. Woodbridge 64. Cosby 43. And the Woodbridge Vikings have won their first state championship in school history. 29-1 for the Woodbridge Vikings. What an incredible accomplishment. And the incredible career of the Cosby Titans head coach Rachel Mead will come up just one step short of a state championship tonight, but they've experienced that state winning feeling 4 times in the last 5 years. If they understand how Woodbridge feels, nobody in this place understands how Woodbridge feels better than Rachel Mead and her coaching staff. And although nobody on the team tonight was a part of that team back in 2014, they know they've had to hold on and become part of a tradition. And as freshmen, Nia Covington, Marissa Gallagher, 1-16. They came back as juniors, connected on the game winner in 18, but they fall short here tonight. 4th period, they score 1 point. Woodbridge going back to that pressure backcourt defense, and it was more than the Titans could handle. Congratulations to Woodbridge, 64-43, the final score over the Cosby Titans. We'll have post-game reaction later on Chesterfield Sports on Twitter, final stats as well. Before we say goodnight, a huge thank you to our friends at Titan Auto and Tire, with 2 convenient locations in Chesterfield, on Jeff Davis Highway in the southern part of the county, and in Mosley in the western part of the county. They will be able to help you out no matter what your car needs are, and even to the point now where they can offer you Uber, so you can go and get your car there. They'll get you an Uber to wherever you need to go. They'll get you Ubered back to the place when your car's ready. How convenient is that? Details on the website, TitanAutoTire.com, on the top right-hand side of the page, TitanAutoTire.com. They fix everything from hybrids to Hummers. They are Chesterfield's first choice for hybrid and electric car repair, offering complete repair and maintenance for luxury models, including BMWs and Lexus. And, of course, you know, it's hard to find somebody you can trust to take care of your car. Titan Auto and Tire, they do not just put anybody into those service bays. Their techs know your car, inside and out. And whether it's tires, whether it's major repair, minor repair, or a simple check battery situation, or just a dashboard light you need fixed, Titan can do it all. To Kim Taylor and everybody at Titan Auto and Tire, our deepest thanks for being the presenting sponsor of tonight's Class 6 Girls State Championship. Again, TitanAutoTire.com is where you need to go. TitanAutoTire.com. And when you do, please give Titan and Auto and Tire our thanks, deepest thanks, for being the presenting sponsor of tonight's Class 6 Girls State Basketball Championship. Our thanks to Mike McCall of Virginia High School League for his cooperation and helping us make this broadcast possible. Thank you so much to Mike and the gang here at the BHSL. We'll be back with Twitter coverage of Hopewell Girls in the Class 3 Championship tomorrow, beginning at 12:30 in the afternoon. And again, a big thank you to our presenting sponsor tonight, Titan Auto and Tire at TitanAutoTire.com. 64-43, the final. Woodbridge wins their first ever state championship. The Cosby Titans finish at 23-5. Tonight's broadcast an exclusive presentation of the RVA Sports Network, solely intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of tonight's game broadcast without the express written consent of HCS Media, LLC, is strictly prohibited. Our game of the week goes outdoors. Next week, we start spring sports. We're live in Midlothian Tuesday afternoon, 4:30. Patrick Henry and the Trojans in top 10 softball action. Our top 10 preseason baseball and softball polls released Sunday, and we'll talk to you at 4:30 Tuesday afternoon for the game of the week, Patrick Henry Midlothian softball. Rob Witham saying thanks so much for joining us, and good night from the Siegel Center.